Hello guys, and welcome to yet another game of the League of Legends. And today we're playing something maybe not so normal, but it's who I am. You can't change that about me, guys. I'm sorry. But let's go over the teams real quick while we wait. We have top Braum, mid Diana, jungle Garen, ADC Caitlyn, and Bard in the support role. On the enemy team, I believe this is ADC LeBlanc, support Blitzcrank, top Darius, mid Akali, and Fizz in the jungle. You guys know I recently played. If you guys know, I recently played LeBlanc ADC, so that's kind of what I'm winging on, because no one else could be. I thought first it was before I saw Darius and Blitzcrank. Well, I mean, before I saw Darius, I'm like, oh, it must be LeBlanc mid and Akali top, because Akali can be played as a top laner. But apparently, I was proven wrong quite shortly after. So Braum is actually a pretty fun top laner. He does have some trouble in his early trades if you don't have a good amount of attack damage. But later in the game, he becomes invaluable, especially when he goes hardcore tank. Because the thing is, like, supports usually build like some kind of if you don't ask, don't believe, ask my team. Hey, by the way, I'm pro Diana. Okay, so apparently this Akali is a pro Diana player. But back to what I was saying. In the support lane, you don't get a lot of gold, but if you can get a lot of gold on top lane and build a really strong tank like Braum, becomes unbelievably strong. So I think I was right. Yep, Darius stop. And I think I do a little bit of bonus damage on the stun, so boop. But of course Darius is a little scary, sadly. This might be somewhat difficult. Let the minions deal the damage and you punch him in the face. So me and Darius both have actually stacking passives. I'm just gonna stun him and run. Sadly, I'm not gonna be able to trade with him. So let's see, he has 71 auto attack damage, but the thing is, he's not doing real damage by himself. It's his passive, actually, if you guys didn't know. His passive is a stacking one. Ugh. He's gonna be a big pain to try to deal with. So I'm gonna punch him in the face. And I was up against a Jax the last time I played this, and I actually did pretty well. And yep. But I also know that my Q can be used to farm pretty effectively. But letting it too close to the turret is not the best idea. And yet he's not going to take any damage, I guess. Got stuck on the minions. He had to use his seal, guys. I'm just hoping to bait him, I guess. Bait. Get ready if he decides to flash or something. Okay. So he's still there. But now I have a shield. Take that. So he's not getting any real farm now either. I mean, sure, he's probably going to get more than me if he freezes the wave here, but to an extent, I'm still like, he's still not getting a lot of farm. And he's still in there. I'm not stupid. Ah, dang it. Can't the turret attack him correctly? I mean, if he stays here for too long, I will be able to take him down. There is no doubt about that. But I also know that I can't get too cocky. So, this turret should protect me. He's pretty low now too, so I'm not too afraid. He's losing to me on CS. But I think he has a lead on me in the CS department. So I'm not going to get too far away. Wait for my chance to get off some good CS with my Q. Okay, so I'll continue to do that. But actually, Darius might have backed, so I'm going to take this chance to back. Yep. So he backed. I didn't call that he was MIA because I didn't think after that huge amount of trying to kill me that he was going to just back down. But apparently he did. So let's see. Boots. No, I need some more armor. So I'm guessing I'll just get, yeah, boots and a ward. And a lot of pots. But I'm going to say one thing here right now that Darius made a mistake about. You guys saw he teleported to his minions, which, you see, this is a now on a 200 like 40-second cooldown. I just saved myself a whole minute. Actually, now he's gonna have to wait a whole minute before more than me. So my teleport's gonna be up before him. That's a big plus in my opinion. Okay, and I'm gonna just power up my this one because it's just gonna give me more magic and armor resist. Because, you know, that's just going to be a lot more helpful than anything else right now. I'm not going to be looking to deal an insane amount of damage. I'm just going to try to get farm. He's so much farther ahead of me now than he was. So I'm hoping to snag a bit with my Q. The problem is here, his cannon. So, he can waste all the time in the world chasing me. Because it's not really going to do anything. And you see, he could pull me over the wall if I get too close. Yep. That's just a wasted ward on his part, guys. And now I can actually get some farming done. Actually dodging that. That little bit of mana used to dodge it was probably worth it. So, this is going to be a lot... very nice on my part, actually. Just gonna attack him. I got a little too maybe zealous there for the moment. Probably should have stopped attacking him a little bit sooner. So he's still probably a lot more, but if you guys check, this actually, I don't know what it scales with right now. I think it's health and mana. I don't know. I think blue's mana. I don't know what purple is. And he has his ult now, which is going to be a huge problem if I get hit by it. But, like I said, my teleport's going to be up much sooner, meaning I'll be able to teleport to lane. And he, even if he takes that chance to back, when I back, it's still going to, he's going to have to walk the lane, so he can't just teleport and get back in. But, he's now 10 ahead. So, I got to definitely try to take the best out of that, but as I level up, I'm going to get more and more damage in order to do this. And let's see, this thing has... okay, this does about 60 to 20... okay, I got it, guys. That was close. I was cutting it close, guys. But now, the fact that the minions are here now will make it even easier to farm. Got that. Gonna just knock him up because now he's taking a lot of damage. So guys, that wasn't the best way to maybe use it, but it definitely gives me a lot of trading potential, especially with him under turret. I tried to make a little pick there, but he does still have a lot of health. And I'm now out of mana, so that's bad on my part, I guess. And he can't attack me because he's pretty low now. So going in to try to attack me would be foolish at very least on his part. Because I am a certain amount of tankiness. This might even scale off armor and magic resist actually. So I don't know too much about Braum. I didn't own him till recently. I actually bought him. Last time I played Braum in the sport role, I actually did so because I went ahead and had him on, used him in the free week. So it's actually pretty cool. I like the ability to have things for free, and I have no like real fear. Aw, dang, that was so close, guys. So I don't think I have a big fear from him now, because he is definitely really low. And if he does attack me, he's gonna probably die. Best part is, he doesn't have too many minions, so he can't cross, and he's just wasting so much of his own time. So, it's going to be a big pain. If I get too close, he's definitely going to take me down, but we're both in a position where we can't really take much risk, and my as he just used his ult, my ult is almost all the way back up. So, I'm going to say it was pretty bad on my part for not being able to get any real kills on him, but if I do get a kill on him now, that will totally make up for all the losses. And I'm not going to use any spells. I'm not going to try to farm with my Q or anything, because if I can use my ult when he attacks me next, oh wow, that took a lot of will on his part. But if he did go ahead and attack me, he would have been dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm probably gonna need the pure armor, guys. Sadly, I mean, like, if I don't do that, it's gonna be bad on my part. Get some mana potions too. One would be enough, and teleport back to lane. Good job, guys. So that's pretty good on their part. They took out my laning opponent, and I'll take this time to farm. Okay, I was not expecting the complete another aggro, and this isn't the best spell to like level up because it's in its like just playing form is really strong, and I think this Diana might need us, but even then we should be able to do a lot of damage for the Akali. Okay, so turns out the other person got it, but I'm not afraid of the Darius at the moment. And he's going pretty dang ham for our teammates. Okay. Phew. Lol. That's called going too ham. Phew. So I'm going to say that I believe I did a good thing there. If you guys don't know, I went ahead and used my W on her, which gave her a lot of armor and magic resist. So hopefully that helped her survive. I'm not going to say that was the sole reason why, but I really do believe that was a big help on my part. And, I mean, if I didn't stun him, she was going to definitely die. And he might have even gotten out of it for free. So, remember guys, even if you don't know if you can save their lives, you gotta like at least try to help your teammates. So this may not be the most exciting game, I'm realizing, because it's for top sometimes, and top is sometimes just farming, and farming is not always the most entertaining thing. Especially being Braum is someone who can't go hard on for fights. But hopefully, I'll be able to show you some fun later on in the game, because that's where he's really fun. I didn't expect the fizz, guys. I should have expected that. He went aggro on me, and I mean, I just thought he was being overconfident. You know, the usual Darius self. But it seems like he had a plan, and now what I want to get actually is Randuin's. And getting a lot of armor, because I need that for the Darius. But let's see. I don't know about it yet, but I know I'm almost getting armor, because I know that AD Fizz now is really popular. Akali is both AP and AD, I guess. I mean, for the most part, they have the real threats on the team right now all have like some part of AD damage, and I'm kind of banking on the Fizz going AD, but I'm not sure at the moment. So guys, if I'm right, I'm on my way. Okay. Let's see if I can't, oh gosh, make it look like I'm running. So I know that I don't have too much to worry about, but I also want to survive this trade. So let's see if we can't just help out Garen. We're gonna be here just in case he needs it, or maybe to cheese the kill. No, I'm just kidding. TY. So that's the kind of thing I was saying. Like, I thought the Darius was overly confident as he was beforehand, and that's why I went like really strong on him. But that's a good example, like an almost obvious gank. Like, I'm not able to take the Darius, and the fact that I went on him should almost like scream in the Darius' ear that it's kind of fishy, you know? It's like, why is this Braum who has been... Okay, here's something I actually heard from... I said this in a previous video, I believe, and I'm going to say it again. Because I was more passive in the lane, and now I'm suddenly aggressive. That is like a dead giveaway that I have some like kind of backup or something that I expect to happen. So he should have backed off. But there's also to say he was very far into the lane, and with Garen coming from behind, I don't think he was going to be able to get out of that at all. Yep. Just farming as best as Braum can. And I'm using my passive extra damage. I'm hoping she can go in on me. Oh, wait, Diana's so low. Oh, dang it. So strong. What do you mean? Like, guys, I don't think I did anything wrong there. She was the one who got killed. I did my best to save her. Like, and she almost died. Why did you sit there? Run from a collie. That's a laugh. Just gonna say that because, to be completely honest, like, a collie isn't someone who you can just run from. She has 3 charges of possibility on her ult. So, you guys, this is something you gotta look after. She is an incredibly strong chaser, because with 3 charges in her ult, she can continuously go ahead and fly at you. If I wanted to run, there was nothing I could do. I was hoping, at the very least, to take her down with me, or maybe even survive because of the turret's damage. And that's the best thing I think I could have done in that situation. I mean, if I was better, perhaps I could have done something more. But I'm not a really high-level player, as I have mentioned many a times before. Just gonna throw off a thing. I don't think he should get too crazy, to be honest. But I'm definitely gonna. That's the clone. Dodge that pretty simply, because that's just Braum things he's good at dodging. And I should be careful. Don't want to get blitzcrank pulled, but I don't think they'll be able to take me down fast enough to make any like real gains off of it. So, I have my ult. And a collie comes. So, she's dead. And I survive. I think that was something I did pretty well off, and I mean, there was some technical difficulties there, and there was things that I probably could have done a smidge better, but I think overall, that was a very strong battle on my part. Okay, so let's see. Top lane is kind of dead. I can't really fight the Darius, so I want to help out mid lane. Oh, no. There's not much I could do there. And now... Okay, Braum went a little too thing. Seeing that the Caitlyn was dead, he should have just backed off. Top and mid weren't. I have no idea what they're talking about. Let's see. they want her to gank bot, and I'm guessing saying top and mid lane want as like were more in need of a gank than whoever. And I guess you can see I really, in my opinion, also had a pretty tough time, but I feel like I did a good job of it. Darius may have a lot more farm to me, and that's something I have to work on, guys, but I think I did a good job considering the odds I was against. And I just think that any like deficiency that between a player and who they're fighting can be made up with either teamwork or something better, like teamwork or the player's own skill. You have to make up for the deficiencies of your own champion with odds you can control. You can't control who your enemy plays. You can't control who you're up against or if you get countered or not, but you can. Your team can help you, and even like you can like show off some prowess of your own with your own levels of skill. Yes, I got it, guys. I was going for whoever. I was going for the canyon minion. So you see, guys, I ulted him and I kind of went, but I'm not going to be able to fight him. That much I know. So he can't chase me, and I'm going to say that that is a guarantee. He ulted me, he got a lot on me, but if he chases me, I was bleeding, I guess you could say. Gonna slow him for my Garen and back off. Okay, I don't know. Was he trying to get me? I mean, if the Darius was pretty dead, and I'm gonna say if anything, he could have tried to dive me. Not saying I wanted him to. That would have been horrible for me. I would have had to run. But in his state of mind, I almost could think, if I'm gonna die anyways, I might as well try to take this Braum, this handsome, mustachioed man, down with me. And that's something that's good to think about. Rather than trying to save yourself, see how you can turn this situation, which you're not probably going to be able to get out of with any like real ease, on its heel. Make it better for you, even if only by a little bit. So, let me give a rundown. There's certain things like, I didn't think I was going to escape the collie, so I was attacking her. I was hoping to get her down low enough to defeat her, which I think was pretty nice on my part. By the way, next item I think I'm going to get is Sunfire Capes. Just for that extra damage that I don't usually deal. And the tankiness. It's just going to be good. Then I'll unlock it slowly. I'm going to get items that are going to benefit me as a tank so I can take more damage for my team. Let's see if we can't do Dragon, guys. So I'm actually going to go ward the area. Check for enemy wards. See if we can't just... Okay, so they know we're here now. But that doesn't mean we should stray too far. We're asking for assistance. And we should be careful. We should definitely be careful. For one, if Fizz ults us, we don't want to get dead. And we have a wards on the Dragon Pit, so we should be perfectly fine if we have to engage. And Braum here shouldn't be too happy to engage. And I'm going towards my own team. That is the kind of thing you gotta do. If you're gonna die, run towards the people who will be helping you. So he might be in there, so we have to stay almost in a position to protect our AD carry, who may be low but can still turn the fight if he can save it, kind of defend and attack from afar. Almost like stay in a passive stance. I'm gonna stun you because you pissed me off, Scuttle Crab. Garen has targeted the dragon. Now let me make sure there's no wards on this. Again. Okay, you see? There's some wards on this. And that's bad, because if they can try to like steal the dragon with a little bit of health. Okay, he's not there, but I want to try to be in between the enemy and the dragon. Why did you do that? There was no reason to really do that. I'm just gonna say that right now. Gonna flash out actually, because this is probably gonna be bad for me for not dying. Because dying is bad if you guys do not know that. So we got the dragon. That's good. And now we should kind of just try to perhaps back off. Or not. We could try to fight this. And I'm dead by everything else. So here's something I was trying to say is fighting something a little bit out of your league. But if the game can go ahead and take out the rest of them, it's going to be all good. And the Braum is not dead. Okay. Good stun, Braum. Okay, actually it's already over, guys, but so I wanted to show you the strengths in the really late game. I mean, he gets better in the mid lane. As you guys saw, I was actually pretty strong, and my CC was always appreciated by my team. No, I'm just kidding. No one really said anything, but I think that in the last battle was what let us win, and the only reason we got like almost a little dangerously low and die was because we chased too far, which I was a little worried of, especially because Blitzcrank grabbed me, separated from my team, and I died painfully. And we were fighting a Darius. Darius is tanky, and he could really stall for a long time, and he also does a lot of damage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this game, and maybe on another occasion, not for a while now, because that would be boring, but maybe someday I'll show you guys the real power behind Top Braum. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.